What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Listen, this is your Friday market wrap-up, and man, do we got a great video in store for you. But what I need you to do is hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I need you to come along with us on the journey. Listen, check the description tab out again. I say again, check the description tab out. I got tons of tools and tidbits to make you a more successful trader right there at your fingertips. I got TWR products and services with all of our classes, mentor sessions, everything you need to know to take 2022 by storm. Invest in yourself in the new year and come along with us on the journey. Now, if that sounds good and you guys are ready to rock it, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war. All right, TWR wants to remind the viewer that all content on this channel is for entertainment and education purposes only. You are responsible for every decision you make in the stock market. You need to have fun, but you need to use caution and always, always, always go to war. All right, real quick, time is running out, guys. The New Year, New You technical analysis class is kicking off on Sunday, 2 January 2022 at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check the description tab. The link on how to register is right there, man. $15 is all you need to invest in yourself in the year of 2022 and kick its butt from the very get-go. All right, and as you guys guessed it, today was the last trading day of the year 2021. On to the next year, man. And listen, I hope that 2022 is a successful and prosperous year for every single one of us out there. Listen, this video is going to really focus on what analysts are talking about is the next big thing moving into 2022, and what are some of the sectors and industries that we should probably stay away from and watch for some pullbacks, because they were riding high for so long and they're due for a pullback as we've seen a rotation in money. And when I talk about that, I mean big money flowing into some other sectors. So we're going to talk about some good ones that we're looking into and some bad ones that we may need to watch. We can still make money riding it short term up and down, but we definitely want to watch for the cool down on certain sectors. First and foremost, we got to look at the SPX, okay? This is the S&P 500. This is the small and mid-cap stocks. Listen, analysts are already predicting that 2022 is going to be the small and mid-cap win. And a lot of these companies are going to come out, and they're going to come out swinging and do extremely well. So we got to pay attention. And I want you guys to understand that a lot of these small cap and mid cap stocks, these are going to be speculative in nature. So they'll spike up quick and then they'll dump real quick as well. So we got to pay attention to what we're doing. Some of these are going to be better than others, and some of them are not going to do so well after the initial push and the sell-off comes. But definitely pay attention to the small and mid-cap stock sectors. The Dow is going to be fine. A lot of people think that the mega caps, the big ones, they're going to do just fine. FANG type of stocks, they're not going to go anywhere, and they're going to still get a lot of interest from investors because they're more safe and they're more stable. So we may see a little decline in as much money is being funneled into them, especially if the S&P and the small to mid cap stocks are booming hard. But expect the Dow to stay pretty consistent with its continuing to make higher highs and higher lows on and on throughout 2022. Analysts are expecting airline stocks to do fairly well, okay? One in particular that you really need to pay attention to is DAL. By all accounts, all analysts are unanimous on that DAL is the best positioned stock out there for forward and future potential moving on, okay? Some other big tickers as well are LUV, which is Southwest, and AAL, which is American Airlines, both doing fairly well and are set to do fairly well, especially if they get some volume and some buying pressure going in. But bar none, DAL is the analyst's preferred choice for airline stocks. Another sector they think are going to do fairly well is hotels and entertainment services, all right? Listen, they were saying that the hotel and entertainment services are still being booked far out in advance, even though that we're seeing some cancellation with airlines and cancellation with cruise ships and things of that nature. So people are still making plans to go and travel, and they're setting up shop so that they can have their hotel arrangements and their travel and entertainment arrangements set for when they get there. So that's important to know, because the business thrives on the idea that people are still going to continue to go out and travel and do things as far as travel and leisurely activities. And on that, we got the leisure and recreation. Now, I want you guys to remember camp, CAMP, okay? Definitely took a nosedive, all right? But camp was one of those big picks at current levels that is expected to do fairly well moving into 2022 and beyond. It took a very big decline, but it is the number one, sports utility trailer, tailgating, go camping, RVing type of stock out there, and it's set to do fairly well. The infrastructure is built, they're expanding, the future growth is there. So pay attention to camp. And that's just a little special little nugget I'm dropping in for you, but definitely pay attention to these tickers in the leisure and recreation idea. Tour's another good one. It's cheap right now, but we could definitely see that one coming along, especially with people coming into it. Booking, that one is a juggernaut, okay? And we're going to look at that when we get into the individual stocks, but you guys need to pay attention to these leisurely and recreational activities in the hotel industry as a whole. And again, another one, but I want you to focus in on three particular stocks that analysts have high hopes for in 2022, okay? IHG, VAC, and MAR, okay? Pay attention to those particular tickers. If those things are moving, I'm sure some other ones will ride on the coattails, but those are the ones that got the analysts that are forward thinking and got their eye on these particular targets. So IHG, VAC, and MAR. Also, cannot count out HLT as well. That Hilton, that's a brand name. That's a staple in the hotel and motel area. All right, one sector that is not expected to do as well as it has previously is the NASDAQ, okay? Tech-heavy sector, all right? Technology is not expected to pop as hard as it has previously, okay? I say again, it is not expected to pop as hard as it has previously. So we got to pay attention, because a lot of those speculative stocks, the ones that we love, a lot of them are in this NASDAQ. And we got to pay attention to this, because if the money's not flowing into it, man, we got to find where the money's going, and we got to start making money and moves in those other sectors. Now, I'm not saying abandon your technology, because listen, if we're long and forward thinking, and there's going to be moves to make on every single thing we do, we can make money going up, we can make money going down. But as a whole, we need to pay attention, because the professional analysts are not expecting the NASDAQ to do as well this year compared to the S&P 500. All right, now going back into the cruise lines, okay? Cruise lines are going to struggle moving into 2022 from a lot of analysts' perspective, okay? They are the first ones to really get hit hard as far as being on board with virus concerns and things of that nature, and they've been hit extremely hard. So we got to pay attention to CUK, CCL, RCL, and Norwegian, all right? Now, these are going to have their moments, okay? But for the most part, they're expecting these cruise lines to be definitely hit hard, because a lot of the cruising for leisure are not going to do as well as the other ones. Software, another sector that is going to get hit hard. And let's say now, once again, they're going to be the ones that are going to win and the ones that are going to lose. But for the most part, we're going to see a lot of the software companies that had a huge run in this previous years. We're going to start to see them fizzle out, and only the ones with solid financials, solid futures, and a solid forward thinking idea that people can say, yes, aha, you're going to be something in the future. Those are the ones that are going to make it. So we got to pay attention. And like I say, always, there'll be moments. All these particular tickers, there'll be moments to make money up and down going on. But we got to pay attention. And if we're long thinking, we want to make sure we get in on the ones that are going to be winners and are set up for success. Recreational products are looking to be extremely volatile going into 2022. Now, again, Some are going to be better than others, but for the most part, a lot of these recreational products that we saw the boom with the quote unquote stay at home type of movement, we're going to see them fall off, and a lot of these are going to go to the wayside. Okay, Peloton is a great example. You saw it, man. A lot of people had it, but basically what it's turning out to be is people got into it. They were motivated for a little bit. They ended up losing that motivation and it became a coat rack. Okay, same thing applies to a lot of these other recreational type of products. Like I said, some will do better than others, but for the most part, a lot of these are going to start fizzing out, and we need to make sure we capture the momentum with the winners and ride the ones that are moving either up or down and make money going off of calls or puts or long or short. All right, so we talked about some sectors and some tickers and things of that nature. Let's look at some charts and see what we got looking for, okay? A couple bullish ones, a couple bearish ones, and then we'll wrap up the video and move on and to go out and kill and destroy 2022. First up, Carnival Cruise Line, okay? Until we get clear with this Americon things, I'm bearish on CCL. Now, it's going to give us opportunities to make money going up, but I see this continually going up and coming back down, going up and coming back down. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing it head back towards that $16 range here in the near future, okay? So definitely paying attention to this, but while the threat is real with the virus, this thing is going to struggle. All right, now I'll give you a bullish one, Ford, okay? Ford is set up for success. It's being highlighted as one of the best options moving into the future as far as automakers are concerned, and set up for success as far as infrastructure is concerned with the electrical vehicle boom. So definitely bullish on Ford moving forward. Bearish on Peloton, okay? PTON, definitely. I think the hype is over. I think people don't really care about this. Yes, it has its cult following, but a lot of the gyms that got on the Peloton thing have already cycled up and they've gotten their exercise bicycle sets already, okay? So I don't think we're going to see a lot more steam moving up. I think Peloton is going to fluctuate down here at the lower levels, but stay here for a while. It may spike up a little bit, but I don't think we're going to see the highs on the left side of the chart that we've seen for a very long time. Apple, freaking killer. Bullish on Apple, always and forever will be, as long as they remain the king in their particular sector. Apple is definitely going to destroy things out there in 2022. I look forward to seeing this up above 200 by the end of the year. I think we're going to get there, and I'm definitely ready to knock out my leap calls and make a killing off of this. Apple's going to make me a millionaire, y'all. Just mark my words. One day, soon, it's going to happen. Zoom, bearish on Zoom. Man, Microsoft already has the down low in this particular sector, and it's already embedded inside a whole bunch of government systems. Zooms have a lot of holes within their infrastructure and their security settings that make it not a safe choice for the upper levels of corporate America. So definitely Zoom had a nice run, but I think we see some downward pressure coming out of Zoom, and we're going to see some lower levels. Bullish, PLTR, moving into the future. I believe PLTR is the future of the clouding and, security force moving forward, okay? They got just too much going on, man. They got a little thing with some privacy issues that got people kind of spooked. But listen, all it's going to take is some sort of huge security threat or some sort of attack or something like that, and PLTR is right there in the name of all the big takers, and the stock is going to soar. So PLTR, long term for me, bullish as always. All right, and your last two, Roku, bear, all right? I think it's going to do fine. It's going to probably tick around this area for a little bit and consolidate, probably climb up a little bit, but ultimately over the long haul, I think we're going to start seeing it come down, and I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting down to $180 and finding a new support level down there at the bottom. And our final bull, Snap, man. I think Snap, we're going to see Snap pop in 2022. Man, every kid I know, okay, all the teenagers, both my sons and my teenage daughter, all of their friends, everyone at this particular age, the younger generation, they all use Snap, man. And Snap has a lot of forward thinking and a lot of ideas going forward. I think this company does really well in the near future, and I'm bullish on Snap moving forward. All right, that's the video, guys. Listen, I want to thank you guys for the loyalty and the support that you've given Traders War Room throughout this 2021. I look forward to trading with you and going out there and absolutely destroying the market in 2022. In this new year, 2022, I want you to make it a new year, a new you. Let's go out and take it, okay? Invest in yourself in the year 2022, okay? If that means you got to spend a little money on a class to refine a strategy or learn a new strategy or do some DD or become a subject matter expert on a particular stock or sector or a strategy, I want you guys to go out there and absolutely destroy it, okay? I got faith in you. I want you to have faith in yourself. Invest in yourself and make this new year the new you when it comes to trading and investing. Listen, I need you guys to invest in yourself this year. Come check us out on the Discord, man. We got lots of stuff going on, man. We got live training. We got the Zoom classes. We got real-time alerts. We got news feed. I'm telling you, it's a one-stop shop for every type of investor. I don't care if you're a beginner or an advanced, man. We got a place for you to eat at our table. So come check us out. Remember, Traders War Room, we look at the stock market like it's a war zone. Stocks and sectors are our battles, and we're doing it together. Attack, conquer, and destroy with a like-minded community of investors and traders. If that sounds good, then all I need to ask you is, are you ready? And if so, follow me. Let's go to war together.